So Luigi does not like being in the air, where it's just a lot of characters for very long. He's not very good at falling down. Marth is very good at sharking Luigi and keeping him in the air. Luigi also likes, like, you know, wave dashing in, like doing a 2C slide, get in with tilts and such. And Kodorin's aerials, Marth's aerials, as well as tilts, prevent Luigi from wave dashing in. So, on paper, Luigi should not be able to hit Marth. And Kodorin is very fluid at making sure that Luigi knows.
Kodorin also understanding the fact that Luigi is, you know, kind of tricky in the shield grab sense, and he's not going to be fishing for it every time. He's going to go for the ones that he knows he can get.
Yeah, absolutely. Eddy Mexico is a very skilled player too. Like, you definitely cannot sleep on the player. It just matchup-wise, it's just hard. And if you can mix up Marth and get in on Marth's space and get very up close and personal, down smash, grab, etc., you can actually get very big punishes on the character. Like, Marth's weight is at a point. Like, Marth has a very good weight for Luigi to combo with, like, down smash into aerial or something like that. So if he's able to get in, he can get really, really nasty punishes. It's just very, very, very hard to get in. And we can see that now. Kodorin 4 stocks to 2 and making it look like look at this. Like, how does Luigi get in here?
Kodorin playing the last stock incredible. He's just forcing Eddy Mexico to be playing on the platforms, and he gets to play under, and that's exactly where he wants to be, because Luigi has very limited options when his opponent is below. That's not, like, very committal. Like, the down air right there, that's the most committal option he has, and it's what he's gonna go for, and Kodorin's just good enough to punish it every time.
Yeah, like Luigi, like you were saying, he has to hard commit to basically everything that he goes for. And Marth has multiple options that beat out almost every single one of the hard commits. You have to get the hard commit and beat the option Marth is specifically going for to get a singular punish, whereas Marth can go for a lot of safe options that beat these hard commits and tack on damage a little bit at a time until Luigi's at kill percent. So it's a very uphill battle for Luigi. Interesting down smash there. I really like going for the throw there, try to set up a, side platform tech chase, potentially going for like a tipper up smash, or tipper F smash to seal the game early. I've been seeing a lot of Marths go for this, where they like get characters on the side platforms and go for like if you're on the side platform, you get a grab, you like back throw a spacey and up air or something like that. Or you side or back throw, or sorry, you down throw or back throw a character on the side platform and then go for like an F smash, something like that. It's cool to see. I don't know. I feel like a lot of Melee right now is like how well you can optimize tech chases, and in a lot of the stranger matchups where it's a little bit more difficult to get kills, it's kind of cool to see that.
A lot of people watching, you know, just said.
So where do you think we're going game 2? Because I'm thinking probably Dreamland.
Oh yes, Dreamland.
It's a little bit more difficult for Marth to get side platform follow-ups. Luigi's a lot more space to run around. Really good tornado into the forward tilts to just keep, keep Kodorin in these situations. Drop off from the legend to back air, and I really like the get up attack too. He's just keeping Kodorin in this like edge guard sequence, and he might take the first stock. Let's Kodorin back on ledge, but the forward tilt's gonna get him off stage again. The tiniest forward tilt. We continue the combo.
And like we said, you know, even though this is Kodorin's matchup, it doesn't mean it is impossible for Eddy Mexico at all. Eddy Mexico is an incredible player, and I'm sure that he has so much experience, he'll be able to make an adaptation and understand what's going wrong throughout the set. You know, in a long set like a best of 5, it wouldn't be that surprising to see Eddy Mexico even taking a game.
For sure. I mean, he's up a pretty considerable amount right now, and he's taken games off Kodorin before. Like, we're making the matchup sound literally impossible, but it's like, it's not 100-0. Like, this is not like an Icy's Peach or anything like that.
Yes.
That's not 100-0. But it's hard.
At
And
the
Luigi
top level,
can definitely
you know,
combo. Like, Luigi can combo Marth.
And at the top level, it comes down to the player's ability to adapt to what is really like getting them down. You know, there is an answer for most matchups, and a player of Eddy Mexico's level is sure to understand that, like, what is not working and why it's not working.
And he's also got a lot of experience too. I mean, Eddy Mexico's been playing the game for what, like,
Yeah.
12, 13 years at this point, probably more. I'm sure Melee stats historians will correct me later. But, oh no, gets hit by the downer. An unfavorable trade for Eddy. He was up the whole time, and now it's an even game. The mobility on the, horizontal mobility on Luigi's up B is not particularly good. But wow, actually, I'm not sure what happened there. He just like bonked his head on the pineapple.
Yeah,
and
Kodorin making a little mistake right there, and Eddy Mexico, he's gonna take that one to the bank for sure.
Yeah, absolutely, absolutely. I really like Eddy Mexico jumping there because it's like even if Kodorin went for like a raw F smash, it wouldn't have hit. I don't think. And if he stayed down there or tried to like stall it any, I guess for any amount of time, it would have gotten hit by like an F tilt or a down tilt or something like that in an edge situation. And now it's Kodorin in the edge situation.
And we have Kodorin opting for FD. Makes sense. This is a very, very bad stage for Luigi against Marth. The Marth is
Yeah,
fishing.
If you get stuck in the air, there you have no side platform mix-ups. You're just basically just getting up tilted forever. You get down, the down tilt speed at the misfire. It looks so wonky. It's like you just see Luigi just like charging like a rocket, and then Marth just like throws like a little move. He's like, oh, yeah, all the flame particles and stuff. Yeah, that doesn't matter. You're just getting hit.
You know, it's up to Eddy Mexico to really outpace Kodorin here if he wants to take this game.
Absolutely. The one thing about the stage that is like fine for Luigi is that once Luigi gets like a combo started, Marth also does not have the side platforms to like start taking on and make it more difficult for Luigi to get combos on. Like he can definitely deal a lot of damage when he gets like a throw at a low percent, or gets like an aerial, like what is it, up air and a fair, something like that, or nair and a fair or something like that. But it's up to him to get those grabs and get those aerials so he can get the combos started. And he did it right there. And really smart side B on Kodorin's part to get Eddy off the ledge. But the edge guard sequence is still continuing.
And as we said, like, Kodorin wants to get Luigi in the air, but the same could be said about what Eddy Mexico. He wants to get Kodorin in the air because, you know, Marth's options coming down aren't the greatest either. And if he could bait something out, he can take the stock. He's putting him in a lot of edge guard situations, and that's exactly what he wants because
absolutely
with no jump off stage, Luigi can kind of cover a decent amount of options if he has a good setup and good conditioning.
Yeah, like he just got 57% off of that. He literally caught Kodorin jumping once and got 57 off of it. It's just a lot harder for Luigi to get that. He almost just died there. He barely grabbed the ledge. Like I think he sweet spot something like that.
Oh, the DI out.
That should be. I thought he was gonna dare that actually, but it doesn't really matter. The up air into or up tilt into up air, keeping Eddy Mexico off the stage and in the air. And it's like situations like these where you can see just how hard it is for Luigi to get back to stage or get down. That was a really smart mix-up on Eddy Mexico's part, just jumping back to stage, not trying to stall or anything, not trying to get to ledge, not trying to use the down B. Was like the charge down B stall. Just jump back to stage. He knows Kodorin's gonna go for the ledge and try to go for an aerial. He's like, I'll just gladly take the stage from you. Amazing crowd control on the side B. Continue staying alive and building percent.
Eddy getting a lot off of crouch canceling right here, punishing Kodorin every time. Kodorin already at around 100%.
These forward tilts. Oh, like I think he meant to jump off the ledge, but he drops down. Doesn't get punished for it though. He's getting so much
forward tilts. He's getting so much, yeah.
Get up attack. Invisible ceiling, but Kodorin is ready for it and punishes even though he gets caught in the invisible ceiling. What is happening? What? They both die off the top right? Team Rocket's blasting off again. What's going on over here? Both are just sitting on this. What is it? They just land on the angel platform, just saying, like, what just happened? And
yeah,
what is going on in the set?
You know, Eddy probably is super okay with that happening, just because he's up. And Kodorin is probably very frustrated that happened because, you know, if he gets that stock, then he gets to maybe attack on some percent, kind of even it up. But no, Eddy's probably super okay with that trade there.
Yeah. That's true, but I mean, at this point, I think Kodorin's pretty satisfied with how this situation is going. I mean, Eddy's been up this entire time, and it's looking like another misfire. What's he? And this,
he lives.
He actually lived that. He DI'd, tech the platform, and he's living. If he gets another misfire, he's the best player in the world. Really good air dodge. He's living still. He's got so much life. Maybe.
He has a jump still. He has a jump still.
He's got a jump. The tech. Air dodge is back.
Eddy's survivability is incredible right now.
He gets an extra percent. It's over. He got the percent. You can die now.
Kodorin's probably beating himself up for taking another like 30-40% right there, man.
Eddy is probably like he is loving this. He is getting this percent in. Oh, this is scary.
This could be scary.
Kodorin
Yeah.
waiting for the air. What is it? Waiting for Eddy to fall down with the aerial and dashing back, but gets the grab. Another forward tilt. And this sport's a little bit scary.
Here.
Yeah, because really good DI on the down throw. Another
Eddie's
forward.
spacing with these forward tilts is incredible.
It's
He's doing it
actually
at
perfect.
He can't
That
get-
was a
Oh,
perfect
but he gets
spacing.
grabbed.
He's not getting hit by the forwarders. From ledge. And what? That'd be killed.
Too.
Mm-hmm. All right, battle of the green characters just taking it home. So a very
Back throw.
clean down air on Kodorin's part to start the set, but Eddy firing back immediately. He's liking these fair trades. If you're at
No jump.
yeah, no jump and 2 backers. He actually read the spot dodge. He wave dashed in. No, like I think he was like expecting the spot dodge, but he just did it a little bit too late. Or maybe he expected a shield too. Either or.
Waiting for the spot dodge. Nice.
Mm-hmm.
You can see Eddie's playing way more confident right now too. He's not letting Kodorin dictate the pace of the game. He's getting in more aggressively. He knows what's working for him. It seems like Kodorin isn't
drops
adapting.
down and dares if he knows that
Yeah.
Kodorin's going to go for a late recovery. And it's like you were saying, if Eddy can adapt to Kodorin's habits, he can punish really hard. And we just saw it there, and he took a stock.
Exactly. Eddie is showing, the experience is showing that even if he's playing a matchup that seems impossible, his skill level, you know, he's good enough to beat any player if he adapts well enough.
Absolutely. Jumps over the fair, or what is it, the forward tilt. And once again, Kodorin's stuck on the ledge. And I think this is where Eddy Mexico's been doing a phenomenal job this set. Like, he is not... Is he dead?
He's dead from there.
He's just dead. That's like the second time this set where he's just gotten dared at a really, like a mid-percent, and the lead's just gone.
Nice jabs.
Into the butt
That's
smack
the
and
stock.
takes the stock off of it. The triple jab. Really good stuff from Eddy Mexico here. And these mix-ups with the movement, it's like catching Kodorin off guard, and the down smash into the up tilt. Look at this damage.
Look at the
this
forward
fireball
tilt
pressure.
spacing. The spacing. Kodorin already on the ledge. Eddie with the
And
jump.
after you say all of that, after all that work, back in the air. But he's got Kodorin once again in an Edgar situation, and Kodorin doesn't drop down this time. He actually just like attacks the ledge, side being knowing Eddy's gonna try to cover ledge in that situation, and evens up the game off this potentially. He might even take the stock. We'll see. Gets hit upward by the downer, gets the weirdest sour spot, and is he just gonna side B back to the stage? Guess not.
Yeah, Kodorin really not capitalizing and not edge guarding, and Eddie just,
He wave
he's taking
dashed
full
off
advantage of
stage
that.
into the fair. Yeah, that was really good stuff. That up tilt barely missed. Uses the reverse fireball. Up tilt's probably gonna kill. Luigi dies off the top, and we have a last stock scenario. This is game 4 too. This isn't even game 5. This is game 4, but it feels like game 5.
It does.
So much on the line here. This would be okay. Does
Kodorin just gets the grab
misses
there.
the. I think the down air prevented him getting hit by the forward smash.
Eddie knows Kodorin's shielding. He knows because
He
Kodorin's trying to
knows.
shield the forward tilt. Eddie's just gonna go for the grab now. Keeps shielding.
And I think he's caught onto the fact that Eddy's trying to like go on top of him, so he can start going for these up tilts and up airs. But catches Kodorin on the way out with a down smash and another up air. This is a really bad situation for Eddy Mexico. He's still stuck in the air.
the grab.
Goes for everything with that forward smash and another invisible ceiling.
Oh,
He
missing
barely
the
misses this
right
grab
there.
too. Gets ledge before Kodorin can down tilt. This is huge, and that up tilt
That
is
is
definitely
pretty
going to
soft.
kill. And that is a game 5 situation.
Hey, Bobby Big Balls ended with a 3-0 for Bobby.
Wow, Bobby Big Balls. What's up to Bobby?
Alright, yeah, so we got a fountain here. Not that surprising of a pick. The platforms may be weird, but sometimes the platforms are going to be in a position where Kodorin won't get a kill set up for it, which maybe is what Eddie's hoping for.
I think also the lack of space might hurt Eddy because he's not able to get as much like distance when he's wave dashing in and out. And because of the lack of space, Kodorin can keep him in the corner a lot easier and get him into edge guard situations faster. And that's not really where Eddy wants to be. Gets probably not didn't mean to dash attack there.
Missing these down tilts, Eddie just
And raw
Barely
F smash. He's
dodging.
actually gonna live that. Just barely. Misfire?
The misfire.
Misfire. Edge
ledge
cancels the
cancel.
other platform. Just goes for the grab. Knows that Kodorin's gonna shield.
with his fireball pressure. I really like how Kodorin uses what is it? He uses the forward tilt. I don't know if he used forward tilt to jab, but he used one of those moves to cancel out the fireball. And you can do that with like, what is it? Fireball with what is it? Samus missiles, etc. And I don't feel like Marth's doing that much.
Another one.
Get another misfire edge cancel. That's crazy.
This could be
Eddy is living 203%. Alright, he's not on that one. But he got a pretty good amount of percent on Kodorin, and one good down smash or one good forward air, even one good forward tilt at this point, honestly, will probably send Kodorin off stage and kill.
You can see right now it's like a game of RPS between Kodorin and Eddy Mexico in the neutrals. If Eddy wave dashes in, he either does forward tilt or grab, and Kodorin either has to guess. If he does the grab, he can't be shielding, but if he does think he's gonna throw the forward tilt, he has to shield. But that's like the whole part of it.
Really good stuff on Eddy's part, not landing on the platform, wiggling and jumping out immediately so he doesn't get hit by the F smash and getting a counter attack. I like the dash attack on Kodorin's part, actually. That was a really smart dash attack to get Eddy back on stage because it sends you in the reverse direction. And because of like the percent he was at, it hits him on the top platform, so it's not like he's going to be able to like land.
Oh, great tech chasing on the platform.
The F smash. And Eddy once again in the backseat the set. I mean, he was looking so good the last couple of games, and it's looking like Kodorin's show right now. But we'll see what happens. I mean, it's still 3 stocks to 2. He can still definitely do this.
Oh,
wow,
he gets the grab, throwing him
more
off stage
triple pummel. Oh, I think he tried to like sneak onto the ledge, and now it's really scary because if he gets hit by one fair or something like that, gets caught up, and he's just getting sharked right now.
I don't really like that Eddy's going for some Luigi bread and butter that, you know, would work on any other Marth player, but Marth at Kodorin's level, like, the down throw forward air is not going to be hitting.
Yeah, like, Kodorin was consistently DIing away from it at the higher percents, and I definitely like that he went for the downward, what is it, like, just a dropped off ledge back air, though. You got to go for something like that if you want to be beating Marth in the mix-up game, because, like, the risk reward is very heavily in your favor for it, but it's, like, it's so hard.
Is that the third misfire already in this game alone?
Yeah. And Kodorin was prepared for it this time. Like, he was just ready under the top platform, ready to punish it. Fourth? Ooh, gets down aired in.
Kodorin cleaning up the edge guard there, which is really part of the reason why the set is bringing into game 5. Kodorin really kind of missing out the edge guard opportunities in the other 4 games, but this one he's really showing that he can kill Eddy Mexico more reliably. You know, the 30% is pretty bad, but
grabs him off the jab.
Fine.
Just building percent. I mean, this is the textbook play. You gotta just build this percent, throw out these grabs, and counterattack with the nair. I don't think we've seen that very much this set, and I don't think Kodorin was expecting it. Goes for the down air. If he gets the stock, the charged F smash into the fireball.
Yep, air.
This could be big. I mean, this is looking like Kodorin's game to win, but we'll see what happens.
Kodorin a little late
Eddy
on
can take the
forward
stock.
smash.
Side B's the ledge. Eddy's got to watch for that invincibility when he's sitting there. Grabs the forward tilt, jumps above the dash attack. He's throwing out these fireballs to make it a little bit harder for Marth to recover, but is able to get underneath. That's going to definitely kill. So we have a last situation. Eddy's got a pretty heavy stock deficit, but misses the down smash, and the raw F smash on Kodorin's point will take the set. Kodorin wins 3-2.